Hey guys, welcome back to Off the Field Podcast with your boy Jason. Now, some of you guys might know me as Football Talk, Daily Gamer, Madden Gamer, whatever gamer, okay, you might know me as. This is the podcast where I talk about content creation and life in general for me and my personal experience. Today, I got something special for you guys. For the first time, I'm telling a story time. Now, shout out to my boy Soccer Boy on the Twitch tonight. I was asking people up there, for topics that I can discuss for this episode. And he brung up something that I briefly talked about, I think, the stream before. This is the cheerleading story. The cheerleader story. Sorry, the cheerleader story. Okay, so this happened back in high school. I'm trying to think what year. I think it was my sophomore year, and we were playing another school. It was a home game. And so sometimes we would go out, like me and like it'd be like maybe like three of us would go out during the girls basketball game and like sit in the crowd and kind of watch what's going on while we got our gear and stuff on. So this particular time, I'm sitting over there, like we sitting down, but we sitting down beside the cheerleaders from their school, right? And one of the cheerleaders comes up to me and she's like, "Damn, do you start?" And I was like, "What you mean? You got all that damn gear on? Nah, you look clean. You got that shit on. You got that swag." And I'm like, man, stop it. And she's like, nah. And so she pats her homegirls and go, he got that shit on. And then the JV guys, they was behind us and they like, "Nah, bro, you fret. Like, how many points you be? I know you dropped by like 20." I'm like, "Nah, I don't actually really play like that, to be honest with you. I be on the bench." "What? You be on and you got that shit on? And you be on the bench?" "Bro, what who your coach? Like what who y'all coach? Cause he don't know what he doing. Motherfucker, if you dress up like that, bro, I know you could shoot, dribble, you could do something." I'm like, "I can shoot a little bit." My two friends, they kind of back me up. Hey, W mans, they back me up. They was like, "Nah, this dude, hey, he a walking bucket, okay? He's Stephen Curry Jr., okay? Like he can shoot from anywhere at any time." And I'm like, "God, stop it." You know what I mean? Like, stop it, but keep on going. But stop it. And so the girl grabs my arm and she's like, "Oh, you ain't got no tattoo? I thought you had a tattoo." I was like, "Nah." She was like, "You cute too." Now, thing I did not tell you guys, I had a girlfriend at this time. My girlfriend is sitting on the other side, on the home side, right? Now, she doesn't realize what is going on. As far as I know, she didn't see exactly what was happening. But she is the crazy ex-girlfriend that if you guys have been on my live streams, you guys know about, right? It's her. At this time, obviously, she was my crazy girlfriend, right? And so we get to talking or whatever, right? And I'm making her laugh. She's making me laugh. Like, we just vibing out a little bit. But it's nothing like, we not too flirty. In my opinion, I'm not flirting with her. I just love to make jokes, okay? They call me, my friend group, they call me Baby Kevin Hart. Like, I just love to make people laugh, right? Whether it's embarrassing myself or whatever, I love to be the butt of the joke sometimes, and I just roll with it. So yeah, we laughing whatever, and one of the captains, he comes up, he looks around, he's like, "Hey, come on." And so I'm like, "Hey, I got to go." And she like, "Okay, we gonna be rooting for you." Now, I didn't really like register what she said. I'm just like, "Oh, okay, bye, whatever." So we get out there, right? The game started and stuff like that. I'm sitting on the bench like I did most of my year. Actually, it wasn't my sophomore year. It was my senior year. I'm sorry. It was my senior year. And so I'm sitting on the bench like I mostly do, right? And so she's like, like, I hear somebody like whisper something, right? Now I'm thinking, oh, it's probably our team manager, like, making sure we good, right? But then she does this, like she taps on I'm like, so I turn, and she's sitting on she's sitting on the last bleacher, and she's like, hey, here's my number. I'm like, what? Your number? Like I'm like now? Like you want me like what? Where am I gonna put it at? And she was like, uh I put it near your book bag. Wait, you went into the locker room and put it? How did you know what book bag I was wearing? And she was like, I saw you when you walked in. Like you went past us when you was walking into the gym, and like I saw you. I kind of like, I was like, oh, he kind of cute, so I kind of remember your book bag. And I was like, can we not do this here? What if I gotta get in the game? And she was like, hey, if you get in the game on our side, we already got a chant for you. Say what? We already got a chant. Just look, if you get in the game, just know we got a chant for you, okay? I'm like, she lying. Like I'm thinking she lying, right? So now, like it's a blowout, by the way. We're losing bad. So this is when I sometimes would get in the game. So coach put us in it. So coach like, all right guys, hey, second team, y'all in. Now, I love basketball all my life, right? But sometimes I get very, very nervous, especially when my grandma is right there in the crowd, right? My cousins and stuff like that, aunties or whatever are in the crowd, right? So obviously it's a Friday night, they're in the crowd. So I'm already nervous, right? So I'm, about to check in or whatever. As I'm checking in, this girl was not lying at all. The chant is, let's go, Jason! 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 And I'm sitting there like, oh no. Oh no. And our home crowd are just like the cheerleaders are like just they're stunned. They have no like, are you chanting our guy? Like who play for our school? Like what is that? And I see two chili, and these are two of my homegirls, but they always kept me in check. Right? They on the chili, and one is a captain, one is a co-captain. And I just see the co-captain, she goes, like she's looking at me just shaking her head. I'm like, I didn't know this was gonna happen. And then I look to the right of me, and I see my girlfriend at the time. She's sitting like right there by the chili inside. No, 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 she was a chili. I'm tripping. I see her, and she just walks out. And I'm like, and we got to inbound the ball. I remember the referee. Shout out to her, man. Amazing, amazing. One of the nicest people I had the pleasure of meeting when I was living there. She goes, having it. What is happening? Why are they chanting your name? I was like, it's a long story. She goes, do you have a girlfriend? Yeah. Not after tonight. Thanks. Like, thank you. Thanks for, maybe I didn't catch that memo when she stormed out. I didn't catch that memo, right? She goes, look, if you make a shot, maybe the girls, one of the girls will tell her, but he played good and you kind of play it off like that. I was like, if I even get a chance to attempt a shot, right? So she's like, okay, inbound. I'm so thrown off, right? I just threw the ball in, okay? Now my homeboy was able to catch it, right? He threw it back to me. I threw it back to him. He was like, you supposed to shoot. I was so out of it. Not only that, as this is all going on, guys, they're chanting my nickname now. Let's go, Jay. But like there are multiple chants, right? So now I'm getting too hyped. Now I'm not nervous no more, right? I get the ball, I shoot it, and I make it. When I shoot and make it, the home crowd goes crazy, right? They're cheering me on, even though it's a blowout, but they're cheering us on, right? Supportive. Gotta be supportive. But here's the thing, they're not louder than those cheerleaders over on the other side at this school. They're not louder. When I made that shot, the cheerleader that started all of this, she goes, let's go. Like now they know who the girl is. Now my side know who is the corporate. Like who started this, okay? Who was Jay talking to on that bench? Now they know. And I'm sitting there like, I got a little bit too hyped. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. Got a little too hyped. And I gave her a hug. In the middle. You see, that's why you have to control your emotions. Alright, guys. That's one of the lessons I'm gonna teach you guys tonight. You gotta learn how to keep your emotions in check. Because I made the shot, right? And this is exactly what I did. Made a shot, and I did this. It was only like a 2 second hug, but it that was 2 seconds enough, right? Now I did not know about this, but the reason why my girlfriend stormed out wasn't because what she saw. It's because she had to go to the bathroom. So when she comes back and I turn, I'm like, shit, maybe the ref was right. She doesn't storm out. She just sits there. Not sit there, but she stands there in the walkway looking at me like, you're done. Like, I'm going to beat you and her up. Now I know her face. Oh, she want to hug my man? She getting dragged. Now, I don't know if this cheerleader can fight, but I damn sure know my girlfriend at the time could. I done seen her in a couple fights, and I'm good. If I was a female, I wouldn't fight her. I'm running. But it's a 1v1. The way she whoop ass, it make you think you got jump. I ain't lying to you guys. She one of them. That's one of the reasons why she got the name Crazy X from me. She one of them, right? And so after I give the hug, right, I kind of snap back into reality because somebody on my bench, I don't know who it is, still to this day, do not know, but they yelled, "You're single!" And wait, what? Nah, I did. Why? Like, I should have just took the compliment when she tapped me on my shoulder. I should never look back. I should act like I was in the game. Like I should be paying attention to the game. This is one reason why I don't get in the game, because I don't be paying attention. While I'm on the bench, I need to be paying attention, looking at the guys that have it already. Got the starting lineup. I'm supposed to be looking at my homeboy who's the starting guard. Like, I'm thinking of all these things in my mind, right? So now we on defense, right? You know, my homeboy gets a steal. I don't run the fast break because, and my coach could tell I had a lot of things on my mind. Cause I just had that look about me like, yeah, I don't want to leave this court. Can we add some extra time? Matter of fact, let's give 5 quarters. Let's do 5 quarters tonight. Nah, not overtime. No. 5 quarters. Now if we get in overtime, that's feel me, then we can do that. Okay? That's overtime. It's different. Right? And so I remember now the game is over. Now no. Dude gets fouled. My homeboy gets fouled. Shoot a free throw. They throw it in. Game is pretty much over, right? And so now, because we varsity, like everybody comes to the circle, like the cheerleaders, the junior varsity, and the varsity girls. They all come. We all come to the center and like pray, or just yeah, pray. Yeah, it's like a prayer thing, like in the circle on the logo, on the school logo. Now, normally when this happens, right, I find my girl. We hug, grab each other hands, close our eyes, and we say the prayer. But this time, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. After I done shook the other team's hands, I remember one dude. He goes, "So so y'all heard a thing now, huh?" I say no. He was like, "Bro, she good. Like she cool people. Like I ain't saying that like I'm her ex or nothing. Nah, you got you one." I'm like, I gotta tell you something, bro. And by the way, I had never met this guy before. I said, I gotta tell you something. He like, what's going on? I have a girlfriend. And his eyes get big, and he like, hey, we gotta play over here, okay? Hey, big dog, woof. I said, God, no, she's crazy. He got two crazy girls. What's your method, man? What's your secret, bro? You made that one shot and you got all the girls going like this. Oh my God. At the one shot? Coming off the bench with it? Boy, they can't do nothing with you at your school, at this school, huh? Boy, one shot, you got our girls going crazy like that. Shit. I'm glad you don't know who my girl is. I said, nah, it's not that. It's not that, okay? Can she fight? And they go, who? Oh, what's her name? Yeah, she can fight. Can she fight? There's a difference. And he goes, what's the difference? You ever been dragged before? Mm-mm. I would, boy, I wish it. I'm like, hey, if you ain't never been dragged before, that's fight. There's a different level. You get your ass whooped and then you get dragged. Okay? That's something that you never can recover from. I don't care what you say. Oh, I'm not gonna be online then. I'm not gonna watch the video. You can't recover from that. I'm sorry, baby girl. You can do you just can't, right? You're always gonna be known as a girl that got dragged. No matter what you do in your life, that's what you're gonna be known by. So I'm like, look, can you tell her that I don't want her? Like, I appreciate that she said I look good in my uniform and like that I look kind of cute. I appreciate that. But can you please tell her I have a girlfriend? And he goes, you didn't tell her that you had a girlfriend? It didn't come up like it didn't come up in conversation. You just a dummy. I said, wait a minute now. I don't know you, and we were just kind of getting cool. Hey, Like I said, she whoop ass, I whoop ass too now. And he goes, no, 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 I don't mean it like you dumb. I mean like why did you not tell her? If you saw that she was like, checking you out a little bit, you should have told her. I was like, look, I didn't know that she was really checking me out. I just thought she was complimenting me. I mean, she complimented all my other friends as well. Like she said, okay, they look, you feel me? They got that shit on too. I didn't know it was just for me. He goes, so when you checked into the game and they all made a cheer for you, nothing in your mind made you think, okay, maybe she really likes me. I was like, look, that right there, I have no idea what just happened. He goes, you know how disappointed I was when I checked into the game and none of our girls shouted my name or did this for our second team. But as soon as you got in the game, let's go Jason, let's go Jason, go, go with the little pom poms and shit. Woohoo! How you think that made us feel, huh? They don't know you. I said, look, okay, look. Where is she at? Oh, she right there. Like near the butt. And by the way, guys, it was cold that night too. I'm in shorts with the jersey on, undershirt. I do got the Under Armour shits on, right? But it's still cold, right? And so as I'm about to walk out where the exit is at, right? One of the girls that keep me in check, my home girl that keep me in check, she go, Jason, get your little ass back here. I said, by the way, that was my chair, that wasn't me. And so I said, what? Like, I can't do this now. She said, did you just say what to me? Oh boy, you lucky. You lucky we just got finished praying. Cause Father God, I was about to lay hands on him. I said, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. I need your help. She said, I can't help you with this one. You had the whole cheerleading squad saying your name, rooting for you. Like, do you not understand how bad that is? Like, that is a new level, even for you. I was like, yes, I know. It wasn't my decision. It wasn't like I told her to do that. She goes, you talked to her on the bench while the game going on. When your girl did that to you, you did this. Not now. When she did that to you last week, you waved her off. But this girl, you ain't want to wave her off, huh? You kept on doing the conversation, y'all laughing and giggling and shit. I was watching y'all. I'm like, I know he ain't this bold now. Like, he bold, but he ain't this bold, is he? And then I'm just seeing y'all having a full-blown conversation. Your homeboy had to tell you, hey, focus on the game. Because if he ain't say nothing to you, you would have had a whole blue false conversation with her. And so I'm like, it looks, I know how bad it looks. And I'm like, what's the name okay? Like, has she said anything? She said, yeah, about that. She waiting outside for that girl. No, I saw her running. I saw, hey, move. Our coach is looking for me because I'm supposed to, he closing us out, whatever, right? So, coach like, hey, man, I just gave a heartwarming speech about, even though we lost, we still played good, we still did things good, and you missed it. I said, hey, coach, you heard what I heard, and he goes, yeah, about that. What was going, like, what was happening? I was like, coach, What's the name? Looking for that cheerleader. And he go, okay, go, 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 go. I said, I'm sweeping by. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I still got my uniform on, by the way. Everybody else didn't change out. They, back to get they rides. They rides waiting for them. My grandma's out there waiting for me. So as I come out the main like entrance, right over to the left of me, it's like a little like for wheelchairs and stuff like that. I see my girlfriend at the time, and she got her earbuds in, and she pacing back and forth, and she doing this with her head. I know she ready for it she on site. It's on site with her. Like she itching. You feel me? She itching for a fight. So I go up to her and say, hey, bae, bae. She goes, I you got 2 seconds before I swing. I said, wait a minute. Time out. Damn. Relax, okay? Look, I didn't even know she liked me, okay? She looked me dead in my face and she said, oh, you really think you're truthful? I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I ain't never had somebody say that to me before. You think you're truthful? And I said, I am telling the truth. I didn't tell her to make a chant for me and had they crowd going for me. I didn't know. What had happened was, okay, she said, let me stop you right there. Whenever you say what had happened was, it's about to be a lie. So now what had happened was is the truth. You gotta die on the hill. You gotta die on one of these hills. This one's the truth. I'm gonna die on this hill tonight. And she goes, continue. So I tell her what everything that happened, right? And she goes, do you like not know I have intelligence? No, I'm not. No, you're smart as hell. Matter of fact, you're one of the reasons why I'm still on this basketball team, okay? I'm gonna be honest with you, baby girl. Tutorial, hello. So she goes, so let me get this straight. She just out of nowhere said that she's gonna do a cheer for you if you get in the game. And you didn't make any promises to her. You didn't say you was gonna do this, do that, do that. Excuse me. You was gonna go on the bus with them back home. Like you ain't say nothing like that. And I said, first and foremost, it's a long ride back to their house. Stop playing me. I'm sorry. I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't fight her, please. For me, not even for me, for yourself, okay? Because I don't want you to get in trouble. It's a lot of things that happened tonight that shouldn't have happened. I'm sorry. She goes, do you think she's cute? Not, nah, she ain't even my type. Tell me why my homegirl comes up behind me and goes, she hears that last part. She goes, she look just like you. So your girlfriend ain't your type then? You motherfucker. I why are you here? She go, well, I was trying to help your ass out, but since you want to play like that, I'm on her side. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Cause I know the truth. I was right there. You didn't even see me. I was listening to the whole conversation. And my girl go, is that right? Well, do tell me the truth. She said, dude, tell me the truth. And she go, and Jay, if you speak a word, I'm swinging. and we in the dark too. You don't know where my hand's coming from. I was like, okay. So now she tells her imaginary side, which is basically the girl tapped me on my shoulder, right? You see, me and her, we connected at this point, and then we go our separate ways because she goes, and then Jason making her laugh, and he like, hey, let me get your number. So at the end of the night, we can get a little quickie in before you gotta get back on that bus. Da da da. Like he spitting major game to her. She like, okay, here I'm gonna put my number in your book bag, and then he gonna tell her, oh, my book bag is behind is near the showers. It's right there. Go ahead and put it. Go ahead and put in that little zipper part of the book bag. And I'm sitting there like, I ain't got no friends in this world, only enemies. I ain't got no friends, just enemies. Because why lie? Why you gonna lie on me like that? Now I've done some things like that sound kind of like that, so I kind of can tell why she might believe it might be the truth. But at this time, I didn't do it. Didn't do it. I was good. I was loyal. I didn't walk in that game thinking I was gonna mac. I wasn't macking. I was being a good guy. For once in my life, I was being good and loyal. And now this shit happens. And so my girl looks at me and goes, so you really, as she's about to say that, by the way, the cheerleader comes out the front because she's looking for me. She want she want to give me a goodbye, a goodbye hug. So she go, Jason, Jason. Now remember, guys, she doesn't know I have a girlfriend. So she's thinking these two girls are like my homegirls, right? So she walks up and she like gives me a big ass bear hug. And I'm like I'm screaming in my head, I'm screaming. Oh no. Stop it. Like I'm crying in my head, a little tear came out. And so my girl and her and my homegirl just like in front of my face. Oh, he on the honey. He on something. This ain't this. Jay do a lot of things. He ain't never done this like what in my face. And so I'm like, hey, the nervous. um, tomorrow I'm gonna be down here. Maybe we can grab a bite eat, and you can take me around the town, and show me around a little bit. I I can't. I'm be busy tomorrow. Oh. Well, you have my number, so we can you can text me or call me while I'm on the bus. I would like that. And my girlfriend steps in front of me and goes, "Hey, girl, how you doing?" Um, obviously he didn't tell you, right? Yeah, yeah, I didn't. I'm his girlfriend. She, hold on. You got a girlfriend? Why you didn't? You had all that time to tell me when I was giving you compliments and stuff. Hey, appreciate the compliments, but I got a girl. That wouldn't hurt my feelings. I've been okay. I'm gonna back off. And my girl goes, You had all that time. Look, I heard her. I heard what she said. Don't you ever interrupt me again. You on the last piece of the ice, and you're about to fall in the water and drown. Do that again. Cause I'm gonna get a hammer and break the ice this time. Okay, I'm sorry. Look. I want to apologize to both of you guys. Okay, I should have told you I had a girlfriend. I should have told you what was going on. I, I just have one question, cheerleader. Why did you have a chant for me when I went into the game? She go, cause you was nice and you seem cool. So I was like, and then you say you don't really get in the game like that. So I wanted to make it a experience for you that you never forget. And my homegirl go, well, you did a hell of a job of doing that one, cause none of us gonna forget this one. This gonna go in history books. You know, they're gonna be writing about this in about 20, 30 years. Still talking about this story. And I'm like, okay, girl, my girlfriend, I said, are we done? Like, are we no longer together? She go, I'll text you in the morning. And she walks off. Now my homegirl go, you single? I said, wait, was that you on the bench? She said, on the bench doing what? Somebody said you're single during the game. Was that you? No. I'll wait to tell you in your face. I ain't want to tell it in the crowd when nobody knew who it was. I wanted to, you know how I am. You fucked up. You're single. You're an idiot. And now you ain't got no hoes. Cause she don't want you. She don't want you. And you don't want to look at me like that. Cause you damn sure know you ain't getting none of this temple. I said, don't nobody want that temple? What's the name to hit? She said, say his name. And I swear to you, you're not graduating this year. What does that even mean? She go, they gonna have in loving memory of Jason Jones. Keep fucking with me. Say his name. Say his name. Cause he know it too. He gonna watch you get this ass whoop. He gonna watch you get this ass whooping. And then he gonna help me bury the body. Okay. Look. My grandma's waiting. I'm still in my clothes. I'm still in my basketball gear. I got to go change real quick. Like, maybe we can have this conversation tomorrow. I do got your number, you know. But now you know I have a girl. Well, maybe. She go, you know what? Don't call me. It's fine. I said, no. Come here. What you talking about? We could be friends. She said, yeah, we could. But what if I catch feelings and then next thing you know, you have another girlfriend that I didn't know about? Damn. She got me. I ain't gonna lie. Damn. That's a good one. And she go, but you are nice. You just got to work on being truthful. Seriously. You had us thinking that me and you were gonna be a power couple soon. Baby girl, you are delusional. Hey, how you thinking nothing? I didn't say nothing. I didn't say I was gonna do this for you or we was gonna do this after the game. I didn't say none of that. I thought we was just having a normal conversation. Boy, if I really lay it on you, boy, we've been butt ass naked in the gym. If I really laid it on you, cause I ain't even lay it on you. And she go, You can't handle me anyway. So now I'm mad. Now she got, girl, I can handle you whenever, every night, every day, every morning. I can handle you whenever. Now, when I said that, she got me out of my element. My girlfriend was coming back up because she had forgot. She had forgot something. She had dropped something, something like that. No, she had left her keys. Now, that's what she heard from me. I do you in the morning, the evening, for lunch, for dinner, for breakfast and lunch, whenever. That's what she heard. And I looked straight ahead and I'm like, no, I didn't mean. And my homeboys come out. One of my homeboys comes out and he go, hey Jay. He like, damn. Well, guys, he is single. I owe you 10. I said, wait a minute. What the fuck? Were y'all betting if I was gonna be single tonight? No. And my homeboy had $1 in his hand, just snuck it in his pocket real quick. Oh, y'all don't love me. Man, get for me. Come back in the locker room and change. Well, your grandma right there. Can you just please tell my grandma that I'll be right back? You want me to tell her what happened? No. Go to my grandma. Just tell her I will be back. That's it. So, like, can I tell her anything that happened? No. She heard it. She was there. Just, I just need some love time. Like, I got emotional. I just need a little time. Walked in the locker room, got changed, got back in my grandma's car. My grandma was like, "Hey, that was a nice shot, you know." And that's one thing about my grands, right? Still to this day, anytime I'm talking to her on the phone or I just call her, just see how her day is, it makes my day better, right? And in that particular moment, I didn't tell her what was going on. Obviously, she had heard, but she wasn't like asking me what was happening. She just was, worried about the basketball game. And so we just, had a conversation. I was laughing. We was making jokes or whatever. It was just a good old ride back home, right? And at that moment, I was like, you know what? I'll be all right. I will be all right. And that's the cheerleader story time. Okay. I appreciate you guys for coming on this journey with me. Before I end things, I just want to say I appreciate all the love and support on the podcast. We are, what is this, episode 9, episode 10? I can't remember off the top of my head. But this has been such an amazing journey. And I'm just so thankful for you guys for, watching. This was a big risk for me personally, doing a podcast. But you guys enjoy the rawness of it and, you know, how I really feel about things. And so I just wanted to, have some jokes, but also, hopefully you learn something in this story. A couple of things. For one, don't to if another girl is looking at you in a way that you may think like she wants you and you got a girl, just go ahead and let her know you got a girl. Go ahead and shut that down right there. Shut it down. Don't let the door open be cracked open. Just go ahead and close it. That's one thing I would like for you guys to know. Whether you are male or female, just close that door. Don't leave it cracked open now. Okay? But that's gonna do it for me, guys. Love you guys. Appreciate all the love and support. The next episode, excuse me, will be live on Twitch and Kick. So make sure you guys follow your boy on the social media so you can know the start time and how everything is going to go. I'm gonna be answering questions live, so it's gonna be a fun time. Hopefully, love you guys, and also if I don't see you guys, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Love you guys.